Daughter? Guys, solemn decree, I think Anthony needs to be the clamper. What do you say?
Satisfactory.
Welcome aboard. There is no turning back. You guys want to get a picture with Mr. Pawnstar? I want to thank Mr. Pawnstar for helping us read last night. Good stuff, Jerry Wall. And these are for all the council. These are our history books, event patches, and everything else. Those are for your guys. I want to say thank you to all these folks. This has been almost 2 years in the works. We had to play by the rules because the government agencies, these folks were so wonderful to work with. I had to come out here and get in front of the council. I had to rent a suit. I don't know how to tie a tie. And I talked for about 30 seconds and I got a 100% vote. These guys are wonderful, and we are going to come back. We are going to support these people. We're going to keep these museums open. What say the brethren? And without further ado, I'm going to shut up and hand this over to Mike Johnson, our historian.
All right.
Michael, thank you. Thank you so much for doing everything.
First thing, I'll keep it short too. First thing, Scooter, of all the things I got to do in Clampers in 37 years, the funnest thing is to get to address the troops like this, and I thank Scooter for letting me do that. I love this. Okay, short talk, hobos. Scooter, he wants to talk about hobos. I think you might have read his, in the booklet, his 2 little articles at the back there. I just thought that was the greatest stuff. And I want a short little thing. You talked about giving the hobos the oldies. I came home about a week ago, really a hot day, almost 100. I live on a hill. A guy about my age, a fit guy, he's out walking, he's chugging up the hill. His head down, the sweat's pouring off of him. He's hurting, you can tell. So he comes up, I pull in my driveway. I've got a bottle of water out of the refrigerator, and he was next to the curb, and I backed up from the curb, and when he came, I had a bottle of water out for him like that. And he didn't even see me. He got right next to me before his head came up. He started to say something, and then he said, thanks. And then 2 days later, I was gone. He came to the door. He had brought some fancy little pastries that he brought to thank me for giving him the water. And that came from you. That was very cool. Okay, hobos. Nobody really knows what the word hobo means. All kind of terms, all kind of theories. Some people say after the Civil War, homeward bound, hobos. Some people say ho-boy, H-O-E, like a farm worker traveling around with a shovel and a hoe and hunting for work. The railroad and the hobos go completely together. For one thing, the railroads got built by hobos, and then when times are hard, there's no work close to home, the low-paying, sort of I don't want to say menial, the non-skilled jobs, picking fruit, things like that started getting done by machinery, you know, baling hay, things like that. So people have to travel around for work, and a hobo is not a bum. If you called a real hobo a bum, he would be highly incensed and offended. A hobo is simply a respectable person traveling around looking for work. Then they would make a distinction. Then a tramp is a guy, he likes to travel around, but he don't really